This video has been made possible by the Raw Lincoln. Please go and check out their website as they have a vast variety of new and used inventory. Now let's go ahead and start the video. Hello everyone. Today we're looking at the 2018 BMW 440i Gran Coupe, also known as the 4 Series Gran Coupe. The interior is actually really luxurious. I wish I had a bigger touchscreen though, but other than that, I really like this interior. I love the gear shifter, the buttons, the accenting. You also get a manual handbrake, which is kind of rare nowadays in higher end cars such as Beamers and Mercedes. And higher end German cars, you barely see manual handbrakes nowadays. So go ahead and check out the exterior by turning on our headlights, fog lights, and the hazards. The AC is freezing. All of the 4 windows are fully automatic. And let's go ahead and check out our exterior. This exterior color we're looking at today is known as black sapphire metallic. Here are your wheels. They're 18-inch 5-spoke alloy wheels. And under the hood, you do have a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that produces 248 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. It is paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. You do get 24 miles a gallon in the city and 34 on the highway. And this vehicle is rear-wheel drive. My mentioned this one doesn't display on the dashboard. I couldn't get it to display on the dashboard, but it does have 22,215 miles, so it's a very low mileage BMW, which means it still has lots of life left in it. As you can see, it is very nice and stylish. I really love the aggressive body lines. The grille isn't too big, it's perfect, but I do prefer some other newer BMW grills. Now as you can see, it does have a Dakota black leather interior with your red stitching on the seats, as well as red stitching on the steering wheel. Go ahead and close the door, roll up our window, turn off the hazards, headlights, and fog lights. Now here are your gauges. Very nice gauges. I like the red accenting. As you can see, it does have a 3-spoke leather wrapped steering wheel. As well as an 8-speed automatic transmission. It is controlled by this electronic gear shifter. And if you like, you can shift the gears manually. Press this button in order to put the vehicle into park. And press this button in order to release the gear shifter. And when you place into reverse, you have your backup camera, which is very high res, as well as your parking assist right here on the left. This display to help you back up properly and not crash into any cars, especially if you have this beautiful Beamer. BMW wants you to be safe. You also have manual shifting on the shifter, as well as right here on the steering wheel. You can control the gears manually with your paddle shifters. You have all your media and Bluetooth controls right here to interact with your very tiny screen down there, and the infotainment system. go ahead and go into main menu. So you can see you have your media, radio, communication, connected drive, my vehicle, and notifications. Let's go ahead and start with the first menu, which is presets. Obviously you get FM, AM radio, as well as satellite radio. Pretty standard. Your communication, connected drive, notifications. And I think this car needs maybe a tire inflate or something like that. Maybe you have to like inflate the tires. Not a big deal. It's very easy to do. Now as you can see, you do have 2 air vents, hazards, as well as your rear door controls. You can either lock and unlock them from here, that little button. Pretty neat feature. All your volume controls and rear presets right here, as well as track controls. You have your dual zone automatic climate control. Obviously that's a must in my opinion. Dual zone climate is necessary in my opinion, at least. You see it's freezing cold, unlike in the Jetta, which it's like the AC is like so hot. Here AC is like freezing. You have your 2 cup holders down here, and you can close that to make it look nicer. You can put your key fob in the little cubby back there. You have your traction control off button. So you can see it does display in the infotainment system. You have your Eco Pro mode, Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus. Let's go ahead and put it into Eco Pro in order to get the best gas mileage. Your parking sensor button right here. Gear shifter, 8-speed automatic transmission with manual shiftability. Your infotainment system controls right here. I wish the infotainment system controls were not buttons. I wish it was an actual touchscreen. As you can see here, the gears do display when you put the gear shifter into manual mode. Manual handbrake, nice wood trim. So also your leather armrest right here with a USB port. Very nice seats, as well as your glove box right here. Nice and spacious. Three garage door settings. You have your compass right here. My friend's old X5 actually had that same compass. SOS button, lighting control buttons, as well as your panoramic sunroof right here. It is not dual, just a normal panoramic sunroof. It's not fully automatic, but the reason why is because it's a small panoramic roof, so you don't have to hold the button for too long. As you can see, it does let a fair amount of light in. Not a lot of light either, but it lets a fair amount of light in. Let's go ahead and close that. All your lighting controls, gauge dimmer control, fog lights, hazards, automatic headlights, all those nice standard features. So let's go ahead and check out the rear seats. In order to unlock the rear doors, as I mentioned earlier in the video, just press this button. So you can see, as we hop into the rear seats, there is a ton of room back here actually. Just by looking at it, I see that it's very comfortable back here and very spacious. And as you can see, seats lined up with the B pillar and have lots of room back here. You have your pockets right here, as well as your 2 air vents and your 12-volt power outlet back here. I wish they'd have put like a USB port instead. And your leather armrest right here that reveals 2 cup holders. Here are your 2 lights up here. LED lights. And here's what it looks like from the rear seats. Let's go ahead and check out the cargo space. Roll down the window here just in case. Here's your gas tank. And there is a power lift gate. And this trunk has actually the same design as the trunk in the Volkswagen RT. It opens like a hatch. Plenty of space down there. And lots of space here. Pretty versatile. It's just like the RT. Volkswagen RT. The trunk opens like this. Pretty cool design. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and leave your car review suggestions below. More partnerships will be coming soon. Goodbye.